Hi, today I'm going to teach you how to beat Eredin, the final boss on The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt on Death March. So this fight starts off with Eredin wanting to tell you something, but he only wants to tell you when you're dying. So I guess the two of you are just going to have to fight it out.
As you expire.
Now this is one of the longest boss fights in the game if you don't include the DLC. It's also one of the more exciting ones, since you are fighting the fourth and final member of the Wild Hunt. The only potions that I'll be using during this fight are Tawny Owl and Thunderbolt. Tawny Owl to keep my stamina up, and Thunderbolt to increase my attack power. And since I'm spec'd in light attacks, if you hold down the light attack button, you can kind of do this cheese on him, where you can roll around him and hit him for way more, get behind him and get more critical damage on him. The second phase of this fight happens when you get Eredin about the sixth of his health down, and he grabs you like a ragdoll and throws you through a portal. When you first arrive on the other end of the portal, Eredin taunts you and then immediately teleports away to try to hit you with his magic attacks. The best way to deal with his long-ranged attacks is just to find him as quick as you can and close the gap on him as soon as you can. Another note about this fight is that Eredin also uses the frost armor, just like Ranther, which you can deal with by hitting him with a little bit of Igni. Getting rid of his frost armor is going to allow you to hit Eredin for a lot more damage. When you are fighting Eredin face to face, I'm going to use the same combat tactics I used to fight him in the first phase. Just use my quick attack and try to sneak up behind him to get the criticals. The most annoying tactic Eredin does in the second phase is, you see him there, he teleports behind you and tries to stab you in the back. You can tell when he's going to do it because he'll do the waving hand motion towards you, saying, "Come here, jump," and stab you in the back. Also, use your sidestep, people. So much better than roll. Especially during this fight, it's even more important. You're also going to want to use your Qun sign as much as possible. If you get hit by one of his magical attacks in Death March, it hits you really hard. I actually don't get hit at all this fight. Just take my word for it. It hits hard. The biggest thing to remember about this fight is you just have to be patient. Just remember all the mechanics. If you try to go in there and trade blows with Eredin, he's going to mess you up. You're just going to get really frustrated. That essentially is all there is for this fight. You just gotta be patient and also stay away from the annoying attack where he teleports behind you and tries to poke you from behind. Other than that, it's a pretty straightforward and fun fight. Another note, also personal opinion, I think after fighting all the other members of the Wild Hunt, I definitely think that Eredin is definitely the most punkish. I think it's just a combination of the constant backstabbing, the running away, using magic. It's all very cheap to me, but hey, he's not a good guy, right? Just a punk bad guy, but that's my opinion. You can tell me what you think. When you get Eredin down where there's just a sliver of his health left, he opens up the portal, tries to leave you there, and just drops a whole ton of magic bombs on you, leaving you to try to run through the portal before it closes. After you jump through the portal and you're back on the Naglfar, all that's left is to hit him with some Igni and finish the fight. And that's that. You finally get to kill the infamous King of the Wild Hunt. hopefully you enjoyed the fight as much as I did. I'd like to hear about it in the comments. Also, what was the most frustrating part about the fight? For me, it was definitely when he was teleporting behind you and hitting you in the back. That was driving me insane. I almost rage quit a few times, honestly. And as always, thank you for liking, subscribing, and commenting.